Hey amigos de ¿Qué auto compro? Hoy tengo un invitado muy especial. Nada más y nada menos que Manish Malhotra. I did right?
Perfect.
Oh, thank you. Manish is in charge of technology in Hyundai.
Hola, ¿qué pasa?
Thank you, Manish, for that effort in Spanish. Tell us, what's your responsibility in Hyundai?
Sure, I head the division which does all technology, which includes our in-vehicle technology, so connected car operations, as well as the whole ecosystem of the customer apps and the web portal and the big data analytics is all under me for HMNA.
Okay. Tell me, Manish, where is your team based?
Yeah, so it's in beautiful Southern California.
It's lucky guy.
Yeah. Headquarters are in Fountain Valley. Beautiful building. Actually, you should come and visit us there.
I pass by, and I see always your light and the light from Jose Munoz always on.
Jose works 24/7.
And tell me, how big is your team, and how in deep do you work on mainly on the future of the cars? No, you're working on the next generation for sure.
Right. So the teams that I have, we do the integration required for North America.
Okay.
Right. So our parent company headquartered in Seoul, the Namyang R&D does all the technology development. But there are other teams. Our company has a company called Hyundai AutoEver, which does a lot of the global system integration. So we work very closely with those teams in the headquarters. So I have a pretty large team here, which is doing the integration and doing the customer-facing user experience on the apps as well as the mobile websites.
Sigue con nosotros porque vamos a ir un poquito más en profundidad en qué significa esa integración. Y nos lo va a explicar nada más y nada menos que el responsable de la integración de todos estos sistemas que vemos en este Ioniq 5, el señor Manish.
Sí.
Estamos de vuelta en el interior del Ioniq 5 con Manish, que nos va a explicar what integration means in this case. What did you do for the US market?
All right. So, you've seen the app. What we did was we rethought from the ground up and made sure that our app that the customers use is very focused on the EV drivers. So, we have made it simple and one-touch functions available from the homepage of the app. Now, within the app, you will get to see a lot of features focused on charge management in the user-based settings, off-peak, on-peak, and how much do they want to charge in off-peak and how much do they want to leave as a charge to make sure that they can go to the next destination. So a lot of thinking has gone into the app. Within the vehicle though, you see these two beautiful screens. So our parent company's R&D has done wonderful in giving this appeal of these bright displays. And then what I have over here is the navigation. This will be the first Hyundai vehicle where we are launching the over-the-air map updates. So maps are a critical part of our driving experience, and you can now update the maps over the air, and there are also some multimedia updates that will be pushed through. The beauty of our new HUD display, the head-up display, is it has augmented reality where you can see some of the newer features like blind spot detection or some navigation turn by turns that show very appropriately at the right distance where you can focus more on the road. One of the key features with this is V2L, vehicle to load. So if you, let's say, didn't charge your laptop and you have to look at something urgent, you can use the V2L feature to power your laptop plus other devices. If you're camping, you can use the refrigerator to be powered by this car. So the car is full of new tech, good tech, that is what the customers want. And we're very proud at Hyundai to integrate a lot of the features that the customers feel outside the car and inside the car. And then finally, digital key, that's phone as key is something that the tech savvy users want. And so that's available on this beautiful Ioniq as well.
And it's gonna be pretty soon available also for iOS, because now it's only for Android, right?
Right now Android, but iOS coming soon.
Ya hemos explicado en algunos vídeos que es una cuestión de derechos y de una exclusividad, que en este caso tuvo BMW por un año y está a punto de caducar esa exclusividad, y los nuevos modelos y probablemente las actualizaciones del Ioniq también tendrán esa posibilidad. Tell us, Manish, what do you think make you to be in front of the competitors in this moment with this Ioniq? We got today the possibility to drive it. Technology-wise, is a little bit complicated in a couple of hours to understand how much brain do you put on this development. But the reality is, driving-wise, is a great option. It's a good option, and we're all waiting for the price to decide if it is the right option for us and for the people, for the consumer. But tell us, from the point of view of technology, what do you mean, or what do you think you are in front of the competitors?
Yeah, I think all the things that I've shared, they make it as part of the package. But the car technology, the battery technology, which again is not under my area, but I can speak to it. Our product teams and our engineering teams have added the 800 volt charging, right? So you can charge this on a fast charger from 10% to 80% in 18 minutes. That is the game changer. This will change the mindset of people that have the range anxiety, and then that also fear about how long it's going to take to charge. That is the key differentiator. And Jose, I hope you're going to the charging demonstration after this. You will see it for yourself. That by the time you get out of the car, just walk around a little and the car will be charged. So that's the game changer.
We talk a lot, when we have the opportunity to be together, about the new businesses, and and on the connected car, we learned this week from a competitor of Hyundai that the business seems to be huge. Is something that you have in mind? What is gonna the customers do with the apps on the car? What we're gonna buy, what we're gonna order, and how you guys, Hyundai, the companies, are gonna participate on that piece of the pie, of the business pie?
Sure. What I can share with you, what's publicly available, if that gives you a good message, right? So last year we had announced that our IT company, which is called Hyundai AutoEver, was merging with two other companies, MN Soft, and I'll explain a little bit about MN Soft, and Hyundai Auturo. So the idea of merging these companies is to think like a software company. Right, so your typical IT, but also a software focused on the vehicle, automotive software, and then MN Soft. MN Soft does the connected mapping and the consolidation of all the mapping technology. So that's the future, right? All the things that are connected through our navigation systems, through our devices, it's all come together, and that's a publicly available release. So the idea really is that software is going to be the king, and we need to make sure that we are gearing up as a company to offer what the consumers are looking for, whether it's through apps or whether it's through in-vehicle features using this premium real estate. It's all being very actively looked at within our company.
Bueno, un auténtico placer estar con Manish, pero ha llegado el momento de irnos a manejar, que es lo que hemos venido a hacer aquí al sur de California. Gracias, Manish, por acompañarnos.
Muchas gracias to you, all the seniors and senioras. Thank you for listening.
Keep posted. Hyundai tiene muchas cosas en tecnología que le van a sorprender. You drive, man.
All right, take care.